Okay, so we find our titular hero, Watson, at the prostitute house.
I like how on the main screen, when it said press A, it didn't say press A to accept, it said press A to validate.
Exactly, we talked about that before, and I want my validation.
It's really funny.
But the game won't validate me. Validator.
A large black footprint.
I know something large and black.
It's not bad that you work at the whorehouse. I mean, the bordello.
The whorehouse. Hey, I want to talk to you.
Whoa. Did you see that?
Dr. Watson?
No, I didn't.
He had like a spasm.
Thank you, Mom.
Can you not say that anymore?
No, I think you could still say spasm.
Oh, well, I was told that if you call someone a spaz, you're being like ableist or some shit.
I feel like people need to get over
Best
themselves.
not to stray off in that direction.
It's like I was told if you call someone a spaz, it means you're going to buy Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And you're a bad person.
Because you're supporting transphobes.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't know who they think is afraid of trains nowadays, though.
Did you think I said train phobes?
That's what you said, transphobes.
You're funny.
Best not to stray off in that direction.
Okay.
I better not go in there without paying, eh?
Can't go anywhere, I guess.
Are you going to look at the pictures or no?
Should I?
I guess not. Her throat was slit from left to right, 2 distinct incisions present on the left side, the windpipe, gullet, and spinal cord being cut through. Huh.
Well, we deducted that
Who's that?
She was strangled. This is a security guard. He sounds like Kermit. We deducted she was strangled before she had her throat slit for some reason.
Out of the way, I don't like the look of you.
Didn't you see him freak out when you clicked? Go back over and click Watch Watson.
Out of the way,
Yeah,
I
he
don't
does
like the
freak
look
out.
of you.
No, he like went like...
Sorry.
Out of the way, I don't like the look of you.
Get out of my way or I'll play Over the Rainbow or whatever.
Doesn't he sound like Kermit?
Yeah, he does kind of.
Wait, but there's something I could grab over here.
Whoa.
Oh. Okay, that was just the door.
Well, this is
Okay.
terrifying.
These are all like the horror ladies.
No,
or
they're
whatever.
not whores. They're women of the night.
Well, okay. Hello, Constable.
No, it would be better not to insist.
Okay.
Hello, I'm the constable hanging out with the prostitutes.
No, it would be better not to insist.
No, please, I insist.
Oops, wrong
Are you
one.
looking for your journal?
Yeah, I was trying to find our journal, but I don't remember what button it. There it is. Oh yes, I remember now. She mentioned one of the women was sick with, I'm pretty sure it's like syphilis or something, but I didn't know what syphilis was back then. And she might be at the clinic.
So basically, we should go to the clinic.
Yeah, now I remember. So we're gonna go here. Oh!
What?
Look,
Whoa, who's that?
there's a woman on the ground.
Go talk to that guy.
This guy.
He's scary.
He's an incest victim. His leg
No.
wasn't corrected.
Tell me, is it... I was in Crimea, I was, sir, and you owe me some respect.
Crimea?
Oh, he fought in a war, and now he can walk just fine.
Is that like being in Vietnam?
I guess it was, yeah. You don't understand. I got my leg blown off in Vietnam. Continues to
nothing
walk
to ask.
normally right after finishing the story.
It's really
Oh,
funny.
that's interesting.
I
Okay.
guess it's normal for just women to be passed out on the ground sleeping because I can't talk to them.
This seems like hell.
It's just the clinic.
No, the whole place. It just seems like we're in some kind of afterlife purgatory of like suffering.
Yeah, London in like the 1800s is the worst place to be alive.
Also, London now, worst place to be alive. You lose every war
That's true, I guess.
against all of your colonies.
Good evening, Doctor. My name is Dr. Watson. Pleased to meet you.
Good evening. I am Dr. Gibbons. Likewise.
Wait, Whoa, did Dr. Gibbons get hit in the head? What's going on with him?
Maybe he's an incest victim too.
Okay, well, let's talk to him. He
I have
needs some
come to see
sleep.
you about one of your patients. Margie goes by the nickname Nutcracker, who gets her prescription from the clinic. She's a lady of the night and is afflicted with a venereal disease.
I know who you're talking about. Indeed, Margie has syphilis and is being treated with mercury.
Do you have her address?
No. And for your information, she left London for good 3 days ago. She felt threatened.
Mercury's just gonna kill her faster, isn't it?
She probably felt threatened by the mercury.
Probably.
Margie felt threatened. But by whom?
I believe that Margie was particularly scared of a terrifying man who attacked her once.
Did she say the name Pizer or Pyther?
Unfortunately, she didn't give a name, but she described a man with shifty, rat-like eyes and a mouth twisted in a sinister grimace.
Did Margie have any idea where this man who terrified her so much might be found?
No, but she told me that another girl who'd been attacked like her had told her that this man worked in a cobbler's run by an old Israeli. Also, she saw him again last week, the night of the big fire. She told of going to see the fire like most everyone else in the area. While there, she recognised her attacker in the crowds gathered at the warehouses. There was no mistaking a face like that, she said. She kept an eye on the man the whole time the firemen were working in order to avoid him.
Goodbye, Dr. Gibbons.
Until we meet again, my dear colleague.
Well, this guy shouldn't be that hard to find. Just find somebody who looks, like, despicably ugly.
These footprints are the same as those found on the rug at the brothel.
So that guy was here. So syphilis actually was treated a lot back in the day with mercury.
Didn't it just hurt people?
Yeah, it's now deemed too toxic to use. However, it did help treat the symptoms, actually.
Oh, really?
A lot of times, yeah.
Oh, that's good, I guess.
However, listen to this. Syphilis sucks. Do you know anything about it?
I do know some things about it. It's pretty bad.
It has 4 different stages. 3 of them are not actually that bad.
The last stage, aren't you covered in your...
This interview with the doctor revealed an important fact. Leather Apron could not be the Bucks Row murderer. According to Margie, the villain passed most of the night of the crime at the fire. He could not have been at the scene of the murder at the moment it was committed. He is, nonetheless, a dangerous character.
The whole reason we're after him is we're vegan. And we're pissed that he's using a leather apron.
Yes, we are.
You take that shit off right now. We're like the vegans who, like, patrol people for their meals, you know, instead of just minding your own damn business and taking care of your own body.
I hate vegans like that. I'm okay with normal vegans, you know?
They're just normal people who have, like, a dietary interest and...
Or difference.
And a morality reason for it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I
Cool.
think that's fine.
Yeah,
but,
good
like,
for you. Do your thing.
It's kind of... Sorry.
No, yeah, good to save.
I didn't save. It's because I thought every other game that I play, it's like the start button to bring up a menu like this.
Mm-hmm.
And in this one, it's Y for some reason.
By the way, good feature in here that they actually keep track of all the dialogue.
I like that.
Although I do think it would be really annoying as Watson to be like, just a minute, I'm going to write out everything I'm going to say to you word for word, then read it. Now you slowly respond to me, and I'm going to write that down.
They do that at the, in the Nancy Drew games too, but I wanted to say, isn't the last stage of syphilis where, like, you're covered in your entire body with, like, horrible sores and stuff, and you don't look human anymore because you look, like, just absolutely disgusting?
Yeah, they're usually ostracized from society and suffer severe disfigurement after that.
Yeah, and then you die.
The first stage, though, is basically nothing. Painless ulcers.
It's, like, really deadly, though. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Then there's randomly a latent stage before it gets really bad where there's, like, no issues.
Really?
Yeah, you go through a ton of stuff, and then there's a latent phase where it's like, sufferers of syphilis have neither sign nor symptom of the disease during this stage, and it can last for years.
Really? And they think that they're getting better when they're not?
Yeah, it's like this is like a mean joke.
This is why you should always be protected if you don't know what somebody's carrying when you have sex with them.
Yeah.
I know this is, like, an off-topic thing, but, like, that's how you get syphilis, is an STD.
That's true. And none of these people knew about that.
No, but we know about it now.
Yes, Dr. Watson?
Really? I can't talk to her about that one prostitute?
No problem, my angel.
She's not a prostitute. She is an angel of the evening.
An angel of the evening.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Until next time, miss.
With pleasure, sir.
I want there to be something, like, really weirdly racist about Sherlock Holmes or Watson that we have to, like, look past to make them a flawed character. Like when we go to the Jew district or whatever, or the
Jew district.
That's what they called it. That is what they called it, like the Jewish district. I want it to be like, so, Watson, what are your thoughts on
Jewish people.
them?
Them!
And then Watson has to be like, well, Sherlock, you know, they did a good blah, 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 blah. I don't know. What do you
Is
say?
it offensive that the doctor called them Israelites? Or is that not offensive?
I don't think it was at the time. I'm sure it would be now.
What can I
that
do
makes
for you,
sense.
my dear colleague?
Footprints, yes.
Pardon me, Doctor, but who made the large black footprints there near the beds?
The brother of one of my patients. The poor thing had a leg amputated after colliding with a carriage. We arranged to find her a prosthesis.
Prostheses are very expensive. How did this man pay?
He told me that one of his uncles gave him a walking stick with a chiselled silver knob. I agreed to accept this knob in exchange for a simple prosthesis with harness. But this object is of great value, and I could finance half a dozen other prostheses by selling it on Petticoat Lane.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the stolen cane.
Yeah.
Doctor, I have reason to believe that the silver knob that you possess is from a cane that was stolen by the man who brought it to you. And I believe I know to whom it belongs.
That's what I was worried about. The story of the uncle seemed a little strange. Nevertheless, you must have proof of what you claim. I will show you all of the knobs that we have here. If you find the knob that the young man gave me, I will believe you.
How am I supposed to do that when I've never seen the cane before?
I don't know.
So be it, but something is bothering me. I will need a complete cane, not just a knob.
Don't worry, dear chap, build one. I can loan you some tools. Make use of the odds and ends in my cupboard. It'll help get rid of it.
Well, I shall try. I will have to remember the description that Sickert gave.
So we're just gonna build him a new cane, but with the old knob on it?
I guess.
That's dumb.
Weird.
Goodbye, Dr. Gibbons.
Until we meet again, my dear colleague.
I guess, to be honest, I don't really see why we need to do this. Like, is it really hurting anyone if that guy gets free sex at the place?
No, I don't think it's a big deal, but
These
it's
footprints
part of the
are
story,
the same
I
as
guess.
those found on the rug at the brothel.
I thought we could just go talk to that guy.
Well, and here's my other thing. Look at this clinic. It is in disrepair.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Do we really need to take the one item of value that he got? Yeah, I know it's stolen. But that guy's not going to miss it. He doesn't even want it back.
Yeah, and also, it seems like this guy needs it more.
Right, so why are we doing this? Just leave it. You know what I mean?
Hold on a second.
Like, morally, you'd think you'd just leave it.
You'd think.
So now we have to look back to the thing that guy said. Sorry, I'm having an allergy issue for some reason.
It's okay.
It's not Finley.
Okay, let's keep going.
I think you're way too far back. It's at the brothel. Oh.
The stick is ebony, about 35 inches long. The round knob is made from chiseled silver with a ring around the middle of the same workmanship. Just like the tip, for that matter. If you find it, don't tell a soul. Okay. So, chiseled silver with a ring around the middle of the same workmanship. Ebony, 35 inches long.
Do you know what ebony looks like?
Like reddish color?
I've never understood that because... Oh, so then it'll have a silver... So, okay.
Let's see. So, he said it was chiseled silver with a ring around it, but I don't really know which one it would be.
Wouldn't it be that one all the way, like a few... That one.
This one?
Yeah.
You'd think, but also then what... Is this a knob too? Like, what do we choose? And what about this?
No, that's the middle. That's the ring around the middle, he said.
Oh, okay.
It has a ring around the middle of the wood.
Okay.
And that ring around the middle of the wood matches the ring around the middle of the top. So I think it's the far right middle.
This one?
No. So go down one piece. Far right over there. I think it's that.
Okay.
And then I think it's that one up left. That
This one?
one. Because that matches it.
And then you think it's this one because this matches too?
Yeah, and I think it needs to be a 35-inch one. Which you
I
can
already
see the
picked
inches
that.
over
I
there.
already picked the 35-inch one.
But that's not 35 inches. That looks like it's about 60-something. See?
Really? Oh.
Yeah. See, it's 70, 80.
Well, the only reason it's like that is because when we added the knob... Here, let me reset it. Oops. Not that.
We might have to go up. There you go.
Okay,
It's still
you're right.
60.
Because when I was looking over here, it was at the 35, because I measured it from over here. So...
I guess I'm having a hard time because that looks like the shortest one.
It does look like the shortest one, doesn't it? So it's not that.
No.
Are we sure this is in inches? Or is this something else?
That I don't know. You can press left trigger for help. See what that does.
You must recreate Sickard's walking stick in the space given for this at the right of the screen. Open the journal to find Sickard's speech in which he describes his cane. Then select an element on the left side of the screen. This item will take its place automatically. To remove it, proceed the same way in the opposite direction. You will need 4 items to remake Sickard's stick. So will it tell me if I picked the right thing?
I don't know.
Ebony, 35 inches long. The round knob, okay, so the knob is round,
Okay.
is made from a chiseled silver with a ring around the middle of the same workmanship.
Oh, so there's not a ring around the knob, too.
There's just a ring around the middle of the cane.
Got it. Okay, I understand. I know which one. I know which one it is. I don't know what stick it is, though.
Just like the tip for that matter.
Yep. Okay, I know. I think I know what set it is, and I didn't look it up.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay, which set do you think it is?
I don't know which stick it is, but that knob.
This one that I'm on?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you go down, left, more.
This one?
That one. And now find a plain one for the tip.
This one?
I think it would be that one, but I don't know.
Well, it seems like that's going to be really tall. So, would it be this?
I
I don't know. Would it tell me if I'm right?
You could try it.
But I don't know how to try it. There's no button to try it.
Oh.
I feel like I can switch pieces. So would it just tell me if I'm right or no?
That I don't know. That's better.
I don't know.
Try the far left. See if that's really that long or not. No, it is. Okay. Are we stupid?
I guess. It's just these puzzles are kind of hard, aren't they?
Yeah, I told you they would be.
But they're not this hard in Nancy Drew.
Some of them are.
I guess that's true, but you always know what you're supposed to be doing, whereas this one, it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So
Well,
ebony is
should
like a
be
black.
more black. Because I looked up what wood color ebony looks like. I think it's that thick one.
This one?
No.
This one? Over here?
Right, too?
This one?
That's black, too. See that?
I guess that's true.
What do you mean you guess that's true? Did
I
you
guess
not
that's
notice
true.
that's black?
Oh, it's black.
Huh.
There, all done. Holmes couldn't have done better himself.
Did you guess?
No, I
What
just
can I
used
do
the
for
ones
you,
that
my
you
dear
said were
colleague?
before, and I was like, well, let's just go with Bubby's first guess.
Oh.
So I went with your first guess on what the knobs were, and I chose the black stick you told me to choose, and you were right. You did it. It was you. You did it.
But I didn't do it. I thought my answer had been wrong.
No, it
This guy
was...
looks like an actor, and I can't place who it is. He's not like an A-list actor. If you're watching this in the comments, I can't place who this is.
I think he looks like he's on meth.
Yeah, I know, but like remove the red around the eyes, and there's an actor that this guy looks like. He usually has kind of grayish, blondish hair.
He does look a little familiar.
Yeah, I just don't know what it is. Ask him about
I
his
believe
knob.
I found the knob from the stolen cane,
Let me touch your
which I
knob.
succeeded in putting back together.
That's the one.
Now can I touch your
And
knob?
yet I cannot give it to you, Doctor. I will only return it to the police, and only if there is an official complaint against me.
Would there be a way to convince you to give me the cane?
Find me a dozen solid adjustable harnesses for wooden leg prostheses, and it's yours, Doctor.
Good boy.
Goodbye, Dr.
How are you gonna
Gibbons.
find that,
Until
dude?
we meet again, my dear colleague.
No problem. I'm just going to go rob the docks.
Also, why do we need this stick?
Because it's important that we bankrupt this already failing clinic.
Okay, I guess.
Don't you understand? This is London. Dude, we love capitalism so much, we go out of our way. This business is failing.
The only reason
We're
this
going to make it fail more.
The only reason this business is failing is not because it doesn't have enough customers, but because all the customers can't afford to pay for it because everybody's poor.
Okay, and that's just kind of how it works. Like, if you can't bring in the right clientele, I don't know what to tell you. Just your business sucks, and I'm going to make sure it fails. I'm Watson.
Your business sucks. It's just because the government in London right now, like, sucks ass.
Well, to be fair, the government in most of the world still sucks ass. What, 100 years, 200 years later? When is this, the 1800s?
I think so, yeah. Where should I go to, go next? Because he said I needed harnesses. Should I go to the brothel and talk to that dude?
Before you do that, go to the journal for me for a second. I actually want to see what the date is. 1888. Okay, that's when it is. Well, you could go to the police station, or you could go talk to the brothel guy.
I go to the police station first, see if there's anything interesting there.
But really, he said you have to find him
Harnesses, yeah, but I don't know where to go for that.